Hello, Mary. Mary, you sound very strange. Oh, Mary, there is really strange sounds. So maybe you need to try to do something, I don't know with what. So good evening, Michael. Oh,
Hello,
hello. How are you today?
I'm fine, and you?
Oh, and I'm fine. And it seems to me that Mary has a little problem with sound. That's why there is some strange, I don't know, voices or.
Mary need to buy a new microphone and
Oh,
join with the lesson. Is that? No, it's bad.
oh. So let's let's give Mary several seconds, and maybe she will be able to cope with this problem. And today we're going to speak about music and actually music as a way of learning English. But before we start discussing this topic, I'd like to ask several questions. So, Michael, do you like to listen to music?
Mm, Hard to say. Yeah. Maybe, yeah. Sometimes I like, but I don't remember when I do it last time. You know, I can uh, one composition. If I find it in VK or something like that.
So, as
And,
far as I understood, you can listen to the same composition for several times, yes?
yeah, maybe yeah, I can, but in general, I don't do this. If I understand the question correctly, yeah.
So, but in general, do you like or you don't like to listen to music? So, it
Uh, I'm not a very, how to say, good listener. Because,
I'd like to say a music addictor, really. As drug addictor, alcohol addictor, I think it's possible to use the same word for music because really it's kind of addition.
I know which music I love, interesting. Yeah. The same.
The same adjective as about food.
Yeah.
Interesting food, not interesting food. Interesting music, not interesting music.
Yeah. Uh, and if I see the position near me right now, maybe on the screen of the computer, we can, if we have a time, then Ludmila, have
Michael, it seems to me that you also have problems with internet.
yeah, I have a problem, but maybe it's better to use earphones.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
So maybe Mary will try to answer my question while I'm trying to use my earphones.
What what is it?
Oh, I hear Mary. So 1 second, Mary.
Michael, it's better.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. That's okay.
I have two now. One only mic, another only Thank you.
So, Mary, answer my question, please. Do you like to listen to music?
If I have some mood, yes, general I like, but not all music, of course.
So it will be a little bit later. We will speak about your favorite artists and bands. In general, can you imagine your life without music, Mary?
In general, it will be boring, but yes, like I think everybody can, how to say, отказаться, refuse
Refuse, yes.
for everything in life. So I think before people lived without music, without movie, and uh, they were good. So I think it's
They felt good, maybe. But really, I don't remember the periods of mankind's development when they lived without music, because even one of the theory of language development was connected with, with making some sounds to some strange sounds in order to make work easier. So
but people before lived without player, MP3 player, like that, and I think it's appear only not so long ago. So
I think they use musical instruments. A lot of people, as I read in the books, yeah, a lot of people like played on the guitar and the piano and
some easier instruments.
yeah, and how to sing songs. So I mean, and not they do it like for pleasure, for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, I agree, because as for me, music is not associated with MP3 players, but in general with some I don't know, voices and some connected with pleasure. I don't know, as for me. And Michael, what about you? Can you imagine your life without music?
Imagine, this, as I say, this music, it's something around you, yeah, and of course, maybe as for me, yeah, how to say, I try to listen it occasionally, yeah, when I have a time and when I see this maybe composition, and maybe when you go for especially for some concerts, yeah, but it's rare for me.
It's strange that
I can imagine, of course, but for me, it's the music is interesting things. So of course, it's like if we haven't it, yeah, it's like mm, hard to say. Maybe minimize your feelings or something like that. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I understand your point of view. Unfortunately, music educators decided not to attend this lesson, so there is no point of view that it's impossible to live without music. But let me tell this idea that I don't know, as for me, I can't imagine my life without music, and I listen to it every day, and it will be very sad without music. So the next my question, how often do you listen to music? So Mike,
How often?
yes, how often do you listen to music?
So you know, It's hard to say.
Not occasionally, Michael, but so you have an idea, you want to listen to music, and you turn on your player or something else and you listen to music. We don't count occasionally when it happens without you and without your desire.
Maybe you know, now if you talk about in general, yeah, I don't listen music at all, yeah, but maybe
Michael, the verb listen is always used with to. Listen to.
listen to music.
Yes.
Yeah. So and which word we can use with the same meaning, listen and
Hear, maybe.
hear, yeah. So
hear shows your ability to hear voices, but listen, it simply means some process which happens not unconsciously but consciously, so you listen to something. So, and I see Alexander here.
Yeah.
Good evening, Alexander.
Good evening, Liudmyla.
How are you today?
I am good, thank you. How are you?
Oh, and I'm fine. If you also want to ask me the question about my eating habits, so I'm not hungry, so you cannot ask about it. And we spoke about music, and I'd like to know your altitude to music. So, do you like to listen to music?
I like to listen to music, yes. But not all music, just not always.
how to say right? To listen music.
To
Or
listen to music. Always
music.
to.
Listen.
You know, there are some verbs, for example, depend on, yes, consist of, yes, listen to, it's the same kind. It's always with to. So it's kind of preposition which is with this verb. So, and Alexander, how often do you listen to music?
I listen to music when I drive a car, when my mood is funny or fun.
Funny, because fun is a noun, funny is an adjective.
Yeah.
So you can at the same time to listen to music and to attend English classes.
Yes, last time I often listen to English speech in radio, and sometimes when it's enough, I turn on music and listen to it.
So you kind of Julius Caesar, three things at the same time. So Mary, and what about you? How often do you listen to music?
When I go somewhere, I turn on my player and listen music. I listen music, I don't know, maybe 1 hour ago. An hour.
So it's nice.
Cool.
Does anyone take your earphones and mobile phones to the bathroom in order to listen to music?
No.
No, Michael. Michael. Are you with us?
Yeah. Do you hear me?
Yes. So what about you? Do you take your earphones and mobile phones to the bathroom in order to listen to music?
No.
No?
No.
Alexander.
No.
Oh my God. It's very sad because my father always argues with me about this thing, and I wanted to find people to show that I'm not the only one person who does it, but unfortunately it seems so that I'm really the only one person.
No, my sister do it too. Does it too.
So it's nice. I will tell about it to my father. So the next my question: who is your favorite singer or band? So Mary.
I don't know. I don't have favorite. I think a lot of. No.
Maybe you can give some examples.
Today I listen to Zas.
Oh, I don't know. Fortunately or unfortunately, I have never heard about
Something like French chanson, jazz. Very funny music.
very funny music.
Yeah, happy music.
Oh. Alexander, what about you?
Um, um, I like Moby. Did you hear that?
Yes, I have heard about him. Maybe anything else?
Maybe, but I didn't remember now. I like Enigma, for example. From Russian. I don't know. I don't listen very often music. I don't think about it.
So, and Michael, what about you and your musical taste?
I like rock music, so it depends. Rock, classical, and maybe like the composition with only the without the words. Yeah.
So just music, yes, without
Like
voice.
classical, contemporary music, but without any texts. Yeah. Or thoughts, yeah.
So I've heard about it. Also, it can be interesting as we use your adjectives. So, and the next my question: what is your altitude to your native music? So, music sent by singers from your country. So, Mary.
I have normal attitude. I like folk. Generally, I talk about. I know one band. It's my friends, and they play something like ethno music, and but without words. But it's good. I like it, and I like you know when women song in really Ukrainian this voice. I like it. It's very strong voice, I think.
Oh, it's strange because I have never thought about women's songs.
You know, like we have long time ago, we have songs Tartak and another band, women voice. It was popular. I don't know, maybe 10 years ago.
Oh, I even can't remember myself 10 years ago.
Because it was popular.
So, but can be, but I actually I don't remember. So, Michael, what is your altitude to your national music, Ukrainian music, actually?
No, Ukrainian. It's hard to say something. No, a lot of interesting Russian compositors and bands. So, but I'm not really like fan of groups. For me, it's interesting to listen to listen different music. To listen
To different.
in this. Yeah, okay, it's interesting. So, to listen to different. Yeah.
Yeah, and I see a new person. So good evening, Vitaly.
Good evening.
How are you today?
Not bad, fine. Thank you.
Not
How
bad.
about you?
What?
What about you?
Oh, I'm also fine. And I see you for the first time, so can you introduce yourself a little bit?
Um, so as you know, Vitaly, and I live in Ivano-Frankivsk. It's Ukraine, west of Ukraine, and I work for an oil and gas company now, and learn English for maybe changing my job in the future.
Oh, it's nice. And today we speak about music and music taste. So what about you? Do you like to listen to music?
Yes, sometimes it's very helped me, especially when I'm running, and I every time listening to music because it's maybe a little bit motivate myself to run more, and it helps. Really, it helps. And of course it depends on my mood. If it's a bad mood, so sometimes it can up my mood, and why not? So I think everyone likes a little bit. Maybe not everyone can uh, like say it in a voice, right? So that because I know little some people's they don't understand how music can help. So like no, but it's I think everyone's sometimes feels or feel it that it helps.
So can be, and the last question we started to discuss, your altitude to your native music. So what do you think about Ukrainian music and what is your altitude to this music?
I'm appreciated and I'm proud that I'm Ukrainian, and of course I listen to a lot of Ukrainian singers and their songs, and especially I like Okean Elze. It's my favorite singer, and yes,
I think it's band, as far as I know.
Right, this band, yeah. And so yes, I'm really proud that we have a lot of great bands and singers. Of course, it's not about pop music, but sometimes even pop music they are different and can be not bad.
So good opinion, a very patriotic opinion. And Alexander, what about you? Do you like your native music?
I don't very like Russian music, modern Russian music. I like music from past, like kino.
Oh, it was about you. Did you told about Liudmyla or something? Yes.
About what?
Maybe you was joking, but I didn't understand it, unfortunately. So, what music from the past?
I said kino.
Oh,
And
yeah.
DDT, Chaif, but modern music I can't remember what I like.
Yeah, this moment should be a joke about Stas Mikhailov, but unfortunately I couldn't create it.
Okay.
So the next my question, how often do you listen to music in English? So, Michael.
With the same, how to say, periodically with the Russian and music in general, rarely.
Oh, I don't know, is it positive or negative consequences, but not often, yes?
Yeah.
Oh. Vitaly, what about you?
So my attitude to English native musics, yeah, like I
No, just how often do you listen to, yes.
like English, like right?
music in English.
In the past, I didn't like any English singer or song, and because I didn't understand anything, so that's all I didn't like. And when I started learning English, I had known about that English is listening to English things is very good for improving your English. So, and I started to listen to, and I was right. A lot of songs they are not very good for translating, and I know
I
it.
just
Yes.
wanted to say about it really, because it's really nice when you listen to English music but you don't understand, because sometimes in the song happens something horrible.
Yeah.
About my animals live in your zoo. It's crazy and
And sometimes you think that it's wow, it's a great music, and you think something about very good, but in fact the song seems not very good at all. So, and yeah, and I started to learning English, and I'm very like you know it's very good for improving. Really, it helps, and you can. Your pronunciation becomes more like I don't know, like more native or something, and you like you feel more comfortable in speech, and it helps.
I can argue with you about it, but it will be at the end of our lesson when we will read some text about different ways of improving your English through music. So, Alexander,
I listen to English music about 99% when I listen to music. Yeah.
so it's a great percent.
Yes.
So, Mary, what about you?
I listen to English music, and it's okay for me. I think I prefer English music than Russian.
So it's also good, and now I'm going to give you a link to follow, and we are going to read about different ways of improving your English through songs. So the same my question, does it work?
Yeah, it does.
Yes. So let's start. Alexander, please read the first point about learning songs and learning English through songs, and the first way that song can help you to learn English. So,
First, fun.
yes.
Listening to music is fun, and when you are enjoying yourself, you learn without even realizing it. Then the best thing is that there are so many good songs in English, and there is such a wide variety of genres,
Genres.
including pop, country, R&B, rock, blues, rock and roll, soul, and
Reggae.
reggae.
Yeah.
Let David Bowie, Madonna, The Beatles, Alicia Keys, Bob Marley, Robbie Williams, Jessie J, and
J. Yes.
Yod.
Be your teachers. Yes. And I have a question according to this little paragraph. Um, does fun can help you to learn something? So,
Yes, of course, because when it's fun, I save my energy. Or maybe I don't
so
feel spending my energy, right to say.
so when you feel that it will be something funny, you can stop being energy saving. Yes.
Yes.
It's funny, really. So, Mary, so can fun help you to learn something?
Yes, of course, it's easier when it's fun. It's remember and more easy way if you do it for fun.
So, Michael, what about you?
And could you repeat the question, because I understand it, what we're talking about, but what is the question?
Can fun help you to learn something?
Yeah, but I think if it's fun, yeah, maybe it's not a help, but it's like a easy way, yeah. And nothing stop you, yeah, and maybe it's better for studying.
Yeah, I remember your attitude to the easiest ways of doing something. I remember that you appreciate it very much. And Vitaly, what about you?
Yeah, I'm agree with what people said, but I think that when it's fun, you don't need any motivation, and it's easier, of course.
And also have one more question about this paragraph. So, is it good to learn something without any efforts? So, Mary, what do you think about it?
Yes, you know, I think everyone know about children, and they
The
don't.
little creatures that are running everywhere. All I know about
No,
children.
I want to say they when they learn new words, sometimes they know some bad words and repeat, and they don't do any efforts for this. But parents very sad for this about this. So I think it's possible to learn without efforts and easy. If it's interesting for you, it's always easy.
So, Michael, I can predict your question, your answer actually, but in general. So,
So, but I don't hear the question.
oh, I should repeat one more time.
Yeah.
So, is it good to learn something without difficulties? So, will you get the goal if you did it without any efforts? And can it be really strong knowledge if you got it without making any efforts?
It's interesting because yeah, for me it's we have two different like situation. Yeah, when you have some efforts, it's like aims. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do it with maybe periodically, and it's if you see the aims, you can find the materials and do it faster. Yeah, but if you do it without any aims, yeah, it's more interesting for you. If it's, of course, if it's your point of interest, yeah, and I think it's maybe it's like a deeper, yeah. Aims. If you have an aims, okay, I need to pass the exam. Okay, I start to do something and close this question maybe in the month and forgot about it. Yeah, but if if it's really interesting for you and you can do something just for pleasure or for I don't know how to say it, but for me it's close with the interest. Yeah, it's hard to explain why people do something. Yeah, but just interest.
So your point is quite clear. So Vitaly, your opinion about this?
My
So
my
is it good?
my opinion is a little different. I think it's yes, it's even if it's your hobby and you are very interested in any action, but without efforts you can't achieve something like biggest. Like I maybe give some example. For example, a lot of people like football, but not everyone can be a football player without any efforts. And I guess it's like in any job you have to make a lot of job and to learn and make like motivation and like create some motivation and because without efforts it's I think it's very difficult. It's my opinion, just my opinion.
Maybe without efforts it's easy, but the goal will not be the goal you wanted to have. I see it in some way.
Yeah.
So,
The goal will be in far away from your from you.
so Alexander,
Is it helpful to study without difficulty? Yeah.
what?
Question was, is it helpful?
I repeat. So, is it good to learn something without any efforts?
Yes, it is. It's a good because if you learn without difficulty, without effort, um, it means that you will never give up.
Oh, it's strange connection, really, between these two things. So, the paragraph number 2 about easy. So, Mary, please read it for us.
Okay, easy. Learning English by listening to music is easy too. Just load up your MP3 player with your favorite tracks and press play. And you can listen to them whenever and wherever
Wherever.
wherever you want. So you can learn English while you're walking, driving, doing sport or relaxing on the sofa.
So it's good. And my question is, have you ever tried to learn English walking, driving, or having sport, Michael?
So, I just read some.
Michael!
Can I listen music when I do something? Yeah.
No. Have you ever tried to learn English while you're driving, I don't know, walking, or having sport?
No. I never tried. I think it's you know if I go, I try to focus on the something around me or think about something. Yeah, but not to do a process. Yeah, maybe. For me, I can listen it like a background for to use like uh, to set up speed of doing something. Yeah, when you write, you can listen faster music in that and you can write faster. Yeah. So it's hard to understand, but you know, if you talk about not writing, yeah, but in general, so some work, yeah, it helps, but not learning. You know, maybe I will try, and if I change my opinion, so.
But I think it's useful to try, really, because if it really works, it can.
I can say why I'm not trying it because I when I go something, you know, maybe I spend for this half an hour or 15 minutes. Yeah, it's not so many times for start, and because all the lessons are not so short. Yeah, and you need to.
But I can argue with you because I found some lessons. It takes 5 minutes just to revise in your memory. So plural and singular nouns, some adjectives, order of adjectives. They're short really, but it's useful and it's possible to, I don't know, to
Yeah.
listen to this lesson for 5-6 minutes, and it will be enough to finish it completely.
But it's a kind of rest. When I go, I need to focus on the like to think about something which I have in a plan. Maybe maybe if I need to learn some words, I can use this process.
But in general, I can advise you to do one thing, is just to move to Kryvyi Rog because it's really too long city, and when you go from one point to another point, it takes 2 hours. So it's not difficult to listen to all lessons of English and to learn all grammar for months, really.
Yeah.
So, Vitaly.
Yeah, it's dangerous. If you walk by foot or
On foot.
Yeah.
No, Michael, it takes 2 hours to get from one point to another by bus, so not by foot, not no on foot.
I would prevent the accidents when you listen to music or lessons and don't hear what's happened around you. Yeah.
So, Vitaly, what about you? Have you ever tried to learn English, walking, driving, or doing something else, some other activities?
Yeah, I have tried it, and I have an opposite side to this paragraph, because it helps, really, it helps, but it takes a lot of time, and sometimes I felt that I'm wasting time because I don't learn any new words or something, and especially when it's about sport or about driving. I'm really my all attention goes to or to exercising or to driving to direction, and I really didn't feel any helps and progress. But now I can say that when I'm listening to it, to music or to some I don't know, story or books, I really feel that I can catch something from this, and I understand. But it's now because I'm learn I have a progress now, so I can to divide it my attention divide to two sides. But for beginners, I don't think it's really help. It's like just maybe you feel that you can improve, but I don't know. But again, it's only my opinion and it's my experience. That's all.
It's the experience, and that's why now I'm going to ask Alexander, because I exactly know that he can drive and attend our classes at the same time. So now he will share his experience with all of us, and we all will be able to do the same. So Alexander, tell us the secrets
Secret of what?
of learning English, driving, having sports at the same time. So how do you manage to do all these activities?
Actually, I'm not Yuri Caesar. I do it in one time. Yes, I drive and I listen. But for example, when I listen music, I I don't catch lyric enough. Maybe it's a passive listening, but not active. it's more helpful to stop your car and listen again. Yeah.
So, and let the whole world stop. So
Yes.
let it wait. I'm learning English.
Yeah.
So, Mary, your opinion and your experience. Have you ever tried to learn English and do some other activities?
Maybe, but not active. When I can't, I think, run and learn English. For me, it's only one thing in this time. But I can learn English and do something not really hard, something like wait or something. When I learn, I listen and do something by hand.
So it's nice, I think. So the paragraph number 3, Michael, please.
Number 3. Okay. Natural. While you're listening to a song, you're receiving a language input in the form of hundreds of useful English words, expressions, phrases, and sentences. So you are learning English in natural way, not through studying, but subconsciously.
Subconsciously. Бессознательно.
Subconsciously.
So, and my question, do songs reflect natural English? How do you think?
It's a question for me.
Let it be.
Reflect.
Do songs reflect natural English?
It's not hard to say. Uh, Maybe, but it's like the same. But when we listen the music or composition, maybe it's more close with the. It depends on a kind of music because, as I understand, these texts are connected with how to say it, like verse, yeah, verse.
Yeah.
Mm,
And
so,
there is rhyme, yes, in the song, and that's why sometimes words are, I don't know, demanded maybe in order to find
change,
rhyme.
change the pronunciation to it want to be connected with the melody, yeah.
Yeah. So, Vitaly, what do you think about it? Do songs reflect natural English or no?
Yes, sure. I think it's true. Yeah, it really reflects and it helps to be more native. Yeah, it's really true.
And what is your attitude to mistakes in English songs? And actually, there are a lot of mistakes.
And it doesn't matter because like you're learning English for like to speak, and you know that if you're listening to music, so you have to understand that there can be a lot of slangs and it's you just can understand it, or you can like it doesn't matter if you don't understand it. So it's like just no, like original English, and you don't need to be like a teacher, like no, you don't use any slangs. It's like Ukrainian teacher, I mean, and very good teacher. Everything is good. So I think it's okay if you even now when we are speaking, we make a lot of mistakes, and what everybody understands. So it's fine.
So you have different opinion from Michael's and mine. So Alexander,
I think it reflects, but not fully. for example, songs don't give us intonation.
But you can speak in the intonation of songs, like some rhyme, I don't know.
And okay, maybe, but it's natural. Maybe it's like a musician English. I don't know.
But it would be fun, really, if you start singing with us, to us also, actually. So, Marian, what is your opinion? Do songs reflect natural English? Mary?
No, I think no, it can't, because songs, for songs, singers need some special intonation, some special stress, and this can't, I don't know,
Reflect natural English rules.
Hard to say. Передать.
Reflect.
Reflect? Okay.
Yes.
Reflect intonation and general intonation. And stress sometimes, because for song it's different stress.
So, and the paragraph number 4, Vitaly, please, about memory.
The tests have shown that it's much easier to remember language in the form of a song. This is why you can still remember nursery rhythms, right? Rhymes from your childhood. By their nature, songs are very repetitive and they recycle vocabulary and language structures, which makes them easier to remember. Also, by singing along to the song several times, you will eventually learn the word by heart.
So it's good. And I also have a question. Do songs stay in your memory?
If it's a question for me, yes.
It's for you.
I remember a lot of songs in English from my childhood. Really, I remember it, and I just, for example, please forgive me. You know, this very popular song by who sung this? Who sing this song? I don't remember, but I remember. Please forgive me these words. And when I started learning English, I was very interested about what this song so, and and I remember a lot of songs from my childhood, and it's in my memory now. Yes.
It's strange, because the only one song from my childhood I can remember is the song from the Titanic. So maybe I had a very sad childhood.
Yes, the same feeling. Yeah, I remember this also. And it's you see, it's there are a lot of lines not about only music and about the film, so it's combined.
So, Alexander, what about you? Do songs stay in your memory?
Yes, I remember first English song from school.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to you.
No, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H,
Oh
I,
my
J, K,
God.
L, M, N, O, P.
I and my child we learn the song about dancing Christmas tree, and we sing it even in summer, and that's why it's very funny. And I hope that my children also will remember this song when they grow up. And so, Mary, what about you? Do songs stay in your memory?
Yes, of course. I also remember some song from my childhood about why cry Willy.
Oh, why do you cry, Willy? Why? Yes, why do you cry?
Maybe some poem about little mouse, and I still remember it.
So, and Michael?
I think I remember, but like we read subconsciously, yeah, because you need to start hear it, and maybe after that you can remember, yeah. But if you start to do it without any help, yeah, sometimes it's hard.
And which song can you remember?
How they say, deep in you, yeah.
In your memory, in your conscious.
Mm-hmm.
So, and which song from your childhood can you remember? In English, of course, because all students shared with us this information.
When Alexander say about this ABC, yeah, so I remember it. Maybe, I don't know, it's hard for me to start to remember. Yeah.
So, and I have one more question. So, can you recall some songs stood in your memory and you can't get rid of them? So they just stood in your memory and it's impossible for you to forget them. You know, maybe it's some kind of bad songs which you listen on the streets, in the streets and somewhere else at the buses, and now you can't forget these horrible songs. So, Xander, can you recall such songs? And if it's possible, can you name for us them?
Yes, I recently I
It's a dangerous process.
I hear a song. Who sing? I don't remember who is author, but it's like I get knocked down, but I get up again. You are never gonna keep me down. Have you heard?
Oh, I have heard, but I hope it would be something. О боже, какой мужчина! Unfortunately, not in English. Unfortunately,
about
not
Russian?
translated. But it's too beautiful song to translate it into English. So, Mary, what about you?
I have one. It's summertime sadness.
Sadness.
I had the songs. Really, I really had it because it's not all time, but if I remember about this song, and I know word, I never listen it in I don't know how to say incidentally.
Subconsciously,
No,
unconsciously.
I don't listen to these songs. I don't want listen, but I can listen it on the street, and I know all words now. I remember it, and it's really irritate me.
Oh, I also know this song, but I don't know how it could be in my mind because just really I don't remember how, but the song stayed also in my memory, and I also can't get rid of it. So, Michael, what about you? Can you recall such songs?
So, you know, I sometimes this irritate stay in my head, but it happened only for short period of time, and after that I don't remember it.
Oh, you're a lucky person, really, Michael, because when I remember something, it stays for me forever. So, and Vitaly?
Yes,
Can you
yeah, I also have this type of musics. Especially it's when I'm driving by bus to another city, and the driver play song, or I don't know, it's something like uh, Whedon music, like весенние песни, like this.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and it's very hard, and I'm very happy that I have MP3 player. You know, it's sometimes it helps. And I don't know, we can't remind it. I think it's like it's something very inside of us, and it can't be forgettable.
It's impossible to be forgot. Yes, I agree. And it seems to me it was our last paragraph for today, but I think that tomorrow we have the same topic and we can continue learning ways how song can improve our English skills. And then tomorrow I will tell you about 9 songs which can help you to learn English grammar. So for today, that's all, and thank you that you were with me, and I will be waiting for you tomorrow.
Thank you for lesson.
Thank you.
Thank
Goodbye.
you. See you
Thank
soon.
you.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.